Oh my god, it's weight loss surgery week and everyone's waiting for me. Oh god. Hi everybody, it's Jason, your Friday vlogger here on Weight Loss Losers, and like I said in the intro, this week is the weight loss surgery week. And I've actually changed my opinion about the topic about 15 times throughout the entire week. I used to think that weight loss surgery is the easy way out. I'm going to come out and say it, that's what I thought. However, my opinion's changed recently. And for several reasons actually. Many people have requested that we do some research. It is written by a registered dietitian who has worked for many hospitals named Sharon George, and it's actually represented through StopObesityForLife.com, which is sponsored by the New York Bariatric Group. So if you guys want to check it out, I'm going to link it over here in the sidebar. So my stance right now is that weight loss surgery is not easy. It is a tool to lose weight. For everyone that still thinks that weight loss surgery is the easy way out, I'm here to correct you. There's several different stages to weight loss surgery. Obviously there's the pre-op, post-op, and there's several phases in addition to those. I didn't know this. I actually didn't know that weight loss surgery people get nutritionists. You'll be working with a nutritionist for 18 months after the surgery to monitor everything, which I didn't know. I'm hereby informed. It's pretty exciting. So basically they're there to monitor that you're eating good food, quality protein, you're eating a certain amount of calories, certain fat servings, poly and mono unsaturated fats versus saturated and trans fat and cholesterol. They're limiting your sugar, teach you how to read food labels, increasing your drinking of water, increasing your physical activity. And this part I didn't know. Before the surgery, you're actually not supposed to even gain weight. You're supposed to either maintain or lose weight. It says do not gain weight prior to surgery, so I did not know that either. And this is an interesting fact which doesn't really apply to weight loss surgery, but it's on the weight loss surgery form. It actually says that if you eat 100 or more calories a day than you burn, you will gain about 1 pound per month. That's about 10 pounds per year. So I'm just going to go into the post-operative stage because the pre-op part, I think most of us know, get your nutrition down, start losing weight, don't gain weight. Post-operative is where I learned a lot, and I have a lot of highlights. Stage 1 they call the liquid part. Basically for stage 1, the only liquids you're allowed to consume are clear, sugar-free liquids, and you're also going to be receiving a protein supplement after surgery. So basically in the hospital, generally you're going to have some water, clear broth, diet jello, and some sugar-free juice or decaffeinated tea. It lasts until your surgeon actually decides that you can move on to phase 2. So stage 2 is called the soft, mushy, and or pureed stage. And what this is basically it's going to be 4 to 6 weeks long, which again may vary by surgeon, but the foods are not solid during that entire time. And during that time as well, your goal is to eat approximately 550 to 700 calories per day, and at least 60 grams of protein, which is like cottage cheese, yogurt, egg whites, so forth, so on. So it's up to you to try to eat a variety of foods and concentrate primarily on your proteins. In addition to this, these foods also need to meet your 5% rule of carbohydrates and fat. And a general rule is that you would need to avoid red meats for the first 3 to 6 months after getting surgery. So after you reach the 4 to 6 weeks on that, then you go into stage 3, which is called the regular stage. And this is something interesting that I found. It says, the general recommendation is that you should stop drinking liquids once you have started your meal and wait 30 minutes after you have completed your meal to resume drinking. This will ensure absorption of nutrients you have just eaten. If you drink during your meal, you will tend to wash the food out of your stomach pouch and consume more food than is desirable. This will make it more difficult to lose weight and retain nutrients. So holy crap, that's dangerous. I didn't know that. So that must be very stressful to just keep eating just food with nothing to drink ever. And it also says that you're not supposed to drink cold liquids. You're supposed to drink like moderately temperature liquids. Which again, if this article's wrong, please let me know. But this stuff alone is enough to start changing my mind. Then it goes into things about sugar alcohols, and because it takes longer to absorb the sugar alcohols versus regular sugar. So really it's almost like being forced to change your diet through the surgery. The reason this changed my mind was I didn't realize any of this about weight loss surgery patients. I didn't know they had to go through so much and so much knowledge. I mean, most people that I have met who are losing weight on a diet per se don't really know any of this stuff as far as just general like nutrient rules or the food groups or portion sizes. And this isn't me bashing the weight loss community in any way. Everyone's trying. However, I work with a lot of people who don't really understand the proper like nutritional basis for what they're doing. They're just doing it because someone else figured it out for them, and they're just doing it because that's what we told them to do. So all that being said, obviously weight loss surgery is not an easy way out, and I will stand by that statement. It's not an easy way out. And I challenge anyone out there who still believes that it is an easy way out to really look over the literature that I've read, as well as some other literature, and really question whether you are that strict on your diet, because they have to be. And I feel sorry for the ones that aren't, because after reading what happens to you if you're not strict on your diet, it's not good. So they don't really have much of a choice. So kudos to those of you that have succeeded with weight loss surgery. I have a much more respect for you. So, where does that leave us? The communities. Weight loss surgery community and the weight loss community, and why they are separate. Well, they're separate because of, well, look at this week. People argue a lot. They argue a lot because they think their way is the right way. And everyone's right. I'm here to tell all of you that you're right. You're all right, but you're wrong at the same time for not respecting other human beings. And that goes for everybody. I've seen a lot of really hurtful things said over the past couple days, and some videos made, and what have you. And actually, I misconstrued one of those videos to be offensive to me. A video from Watch Me Get Skinny. I misconstrued one of the comments on the video in the sidebar to be offensive to myself, and I probably overreacted a little bit. But this brings me to my point. Overreacting and discrimination in life, in general, for human beings. I, for one, am one who has dealt with discrimination for a very long time. Obviously I'm gay, if you didn't know already, but I still don't have equal rights in this country. And when I saw a comment on the video that said, next week our topic, how to not be gay, I immediately took that as a bash against me, when really, if you talk to Watch Me Get Skinny, they'll tell you that the video was actually going to be about the complete opposite. It was going to be about, like, it's kind of like a parody. And I didn't get that, I just kind of assumed. So, the point I'm trying to make here is, we all have buttons, we all have sensitive topics that we deal with in our lives, and we cannot expect every single person out there to get it. No one's going to understand you immediately and be sensitive to you immediately. You have to give everyone the benefit of the doubt that we're all human beings, we all have opinions, and we're all rather insensitive people at times. And you just have to understand that if you approach the person after you've taken offense to what they said and you ask them what they really meant by that, it probably 90% of the time wasn't what you thought it was, because again, most of us really, honestly, we have these buttons inside of us that if they are touched, even slightly, we will go off. And I learned that this week. So I challenge all of you to, again, who are angry about something that was said on our channel or in the weight loss community, something that was said by people in the weight loss surgery community, I challenge you to examine where your anger is coming from and really ask yourself, you know, is this something that I'm really sensitive about, overly sensitive perhaps, and am I overreacting? Should I talk to this person and get to know them and see what they're all about? Because really, if you do, you may find a new friend, a new support system. So I hope that the example made sense. And I hope that all of this has made sense. And I hope that everyone at the end of this week, after everything we've gone over, has understood that weight loss surgery is not the easy way out. And that everyone has opinions, and everyone is able to change their opinions and work together as a whole. Because really, at the end of the day, we're all here to lose weight. We're all here to get support, and we're all here to give support and knowledge to one another. And that's what we want. That's all we want. And we have to be respectful of that. And I, for one, take my hat off to all of you. I respect that. So, I hope that all of you have found maybe some new friends and some new support systems, and maybe some of the weight loss surgery people will start supporting the weight loss community, and maybe some of the weight loss community will start supporting the weight loss surgery people, and it just meshes into one community. Because at the end of the day, yeah, there's different dietary restrictions for weight loss surgery than there are for weight loss community, but we are all trying to lose weight, and we can all just say, hey, great job on losing weight this week, or hey, you know, let me help you with exercise, or hey, you know, your mindset doesn't seem quite right, let me help you with that, let me talk you through this. Because at the end of the day, we really all need that type of support, regardless of how we're losing weight. Because in our mind, the one thing that's going to work for us is the way that we ultimately choose to lose weight, and that's the way we're going to be passionate. If someone said to me that my way of losing weight was the wrong way and that I should listen to them, yes, I'm going to be offended. So I can understand why there was some offense taken, because we all think that we're right. And at the end of the day, we all are right, because every way that you can possibly lose weight is very difficult and will yield the same results. But the only one that will work is the one that you believe in. So, thank you again for everyone's comments. Again, my name is Jason. Thank you for watching Weight Loss Losers. Please join us next week for our second edition of the Why Week.